Hi people, it's Archivist here, coming at you with yet another top 5. As we bravely transition into the next generation of gaming, let's not forget all the fun we've had with the last generation. In today's list, I will be going through my top 5 games of last gen. I've tried to pick games that I enjoyed personally, but also received massive critical acclaim throughout the gaming community.
Number 5.
When I first played God of War 3, I was convinced that it was the best third-person action game I had ever played. It begins with one of the most memorable boss battles in gaming history against the Greek god Poseidon. The sense of scale, the fluidity of the combat, and the quality of the graphics all come together to create a truly breathtaking experience. I also greatly enjoyed the story, even though Kratos' constant shouting did start to lose its impact towards the end.
Number 4.
One of the greatest criticisms of the Call of Duty franchise in recent years has been the sense of repetition. However, back in 2007, the high-octane fights and addictive multiplayer were all new. Even the campaign was arguably the best in the series. Sure, the original Modern Warfare wasn't the first Call of Duty game, but it was definitely the first to perfect the multiplayer experience. If you have yet to play this Call of Duty classic, I strongly urge you to give it a try.
Number 3.
Of all the Halo games to come out to this day, I definitely enjoyed Halo Reach the most. It offered so much to do, from its plethora of multiplayer modes to its expansive Forge world. The sheer amount of time I have invested into this game is more than I care to admit. What really made this Halo stand out amongst the others though in my eyes was the highly customizable firefight mode.
Number 2.
The Last of Us is definitely one of the most emotional games ever to be released. Sure, the general gameplay is rock solid, but it's the story that will stay with you years after you've put down the controller. The two main characters, Joel and Ellie, have great chemistry and their dialogue will keep you entertained throughout your playthrough. I also thought that Naughty Dog did a great job on enemy design. The clickers and bloaters were especially creepy and really added to the sense of tension.
It's number 1.
Grand Theft Auto 5 is in my opinion the best game to come out of the last generation. The three main characters each bring something unique to the table and their diversity really helps to shake up the gameplay. The driving may be slightly less realistic than it was in Grand Theft Auto 4, but in the end I found it a lot more fun. Although the shooting still uses the series' signature lock-on, it felt more organic than it did in past games. From a technical standpoint, Grand Theft Auto 5 is pretty remarkable. Rockstar squeezed every last bit of power out of the Xbox 360 and PS3 and it really does show. Those are my top 5 games of last gen. What games from the last generation of consoles did you enjoy the most? Let me know in the comments below. As always people, thanks very much for watching and see you next time.